Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Pedro and in today's video I bring you another building from my Newcrest world. So I made some sims. This is a little bit out of my alley to make some sims. I did my best and I try. So the family I bring you today, it's a Indian based family. So as the heir of the family, we have Ravina. She is the oldest of the family. She had one son. Unfortunately, she had lost her husband, and she is the opinion. She is the head, and everything need to go through her. So she is a curator. What will make sense when we will go through the building. She is a loner. Since her husband died, she feels quite comfortable to be by herself. She's mean and she is hot-headed. So because of everyone going against her opinion and her will, this is gonna be fun. So she has a son, and her son is Ishan. He is a nerd brain, romantic, family-oriented, and he's self-assured. And he has married Zaina. Zaina came from another family, and she and Isham had married, and they decided to move inside of Ethan's mother's home. So then they have oldest son is Isaac. He is a little bit. Uh, it's like the best, as her grandmother will say. He is the best of her. He is what she say. Uh, it's like she's so proud. She will tell everyone about her grandson, and she's really, really proud of him. So he is a little bit like her. So he's hot-headed, he's a kleptomaniac, and he wants to be fabulously wealthy. And during the building, I will explain a little bit more about all of these sims. And the most recent added to the family is Jaya, little Jaya. Um, and she's charmed, so everyone is always concerned about her, trying to make her happy, and she's gonna be very happy inside of this house. So without further ado, let's jump to the new house. And here we are for the build of this day. So it's an Indian heritage home. I struggle a lot to finalize this building, and I'm talking about walls, idealizing, not decoration. It's quite of a mess. I decided to make a balcony, and but it didn't work well. So, like this balcony we are seeing right now, it will be gone. It was not quite matching the rest of the building, and I had some troubles with the top frames we can put on the buildings because of the what I will do in the front. So the the pergola I will do in the front was quite of messing it up. My building of the frame on the top I was wanted to put it. So now you will see me making the pergola. I was quite happy about this pergola. It's a very easy way for you to do it. You just use this item you can see, and then you just deleted the floor, and that's it. It's simple as that. Of course, it's difficult to do with the rounded corners, so I needed to divide it there, because you can't do the rounded corner. It will be just one piece rounded. Uh, a little bit about this building. I decided to keep the style of the side building, so this will be the next building after the retail shop. So I was keeping more or less the same style. So the other one was a much longer building. This one is a more square building, and you see me now struggling a little bit with the roof. I will delete it, all the roof. You will see it in a second, and I will do again because it was not working properly. and it was quite annoying me. And I don't know why it was not working properly, but at the end it had work. So when I decided to make this on the top of the roof to have some windows, was not working. So I was like, something is wrong, and I decided to start over again. And now it will be fine for the final building. So it's a quite of a Victorian style, but it's a more is a different dated Victorian style, and I think that is quite beautiful. I will put some windows on the front. We will see that, and it have some chimneys on the top. Yes, we have two, I think. Yes, we have two, and I think soon we're gonna jump in the inside of the floor plan. So I think I decided to keep the same wallpaper. We will change it. I always go through the wallpapers, what I should put it. It's always like a struggle, and I take so long to do it. I think in the next buildings I'm just gonna cut that. I always take so long to decide it. Which wallpaper will be a good match for the building. And a little bit about this family. So the family I have done for you seen previously in the video, I believe they so Ravina, the heir of the family, she really had this house coming from generations, and she's been keeping all the memories she can from that generations, and she really don't want to change that. She want to keep the memories. She don't want to update it. She like it like it is, and what is the problem? It's still here. We have so good things. You want to modernize it, but I'm happy about this. So she have quite of an issue with that, and her son and wife and Ravina, they had some issues because of that. So basically, Ravina, uh, in her room, we'll see it later. Um, it was quite a fun room, but she's like hiding the money from the family, if you know what I mean. So she believes if she hide the money, they will not have money to upgrade and change the house and go against her will. But at the end, the house is from her, so they can't change that, and they are respecting that. So they're not changing because her opinion is the one who will always be on the top of the table. To go to the attic, we will see in a second. I will put a ladder, and they were quite concerned about that because the Ravina's room now is on the attic. She had give her room, and we will see it later on this video. She has given her room to the son when he got married, as passing through the next generation, and her son is the next generation of the family, and it's been like that. So their room, is a little bit more updated, um, and it's quite a nice room. And I think soon, very soon, we will start the decoration. So the wallpaper. So in this building, we're just using City Living, because I think City Living was a very good expansion to bring new cultures, different cultures to the game. I don't think it's a wonderful, fulfill representation, but I think it's a good representation for what we had before without that pack. And I think like Moroccan, Chinese, and Indian and Arabic communities and cultures, they are quite of represented on that expansion. So that's why we bring city living to make this building. So it's just based game and city living, and was quite good because a lot of items and wallpapers, they are quite, it's like used, they are run down, because I understand city living is a expansion with apartments, and people is always come and going in the apartment, so the wallpapers are not being changed or the walls are not being painted, and through the time it will have some matches of mold and splits on the wall, and that's what I was looking for. And so we use that type of wallpapers here to give some use to, not like in a bad way, it's like the carpet. I used the used carpet. It's not actually in a bad way, but is to bring more, all the generations and culture was lived here in the past years. All of these curtains, they are from city living too. I love the planter boxes outside on the window. We will have a better look on them when I tour the building in the end of this speed bill. I was trying here to put some, I imagine in the Indian culture, they have a lot of arch and curtains, and then I choose this ones from City Living to give some orange color to bring more. You have like a pattern of different shades going until the shade. I will not put that carpet here, but I will use that carpet in the living room. That was like the main, I saw it here, the carpet, and I was like, okay, this definitely will go to the living room. And actually the living room is my favorite place in this home. It's really, really beautiful. It end up like, it looks like it's a mess, but it's a beautiful, colorful, diversity mess. And that makes me so happy when I was doing it, and when I see it now, and just made me like, I want to play. I want to play in this home. I want to play with this family, and it's not always that happen. And I'm really, really happy about this home, compared with some other buildings I have done, like very ultra modern buildings, and you're like, yeah, just one more. But this one is like, it pushed me to play, and I wanted to play, and it's like, oh my god, yes, I probably do it, probably not in a video, but I will do it for myself, just a little bit, and I had to play a little bit, and I was like, yes, I want to do this because of the backstory, and to have the heritage, and to have Ravina as the heir of the family, and I was quite. I was thinking, yes, I love this diversity. Now we are in the kitchen. The floor is more or less the same as the rest of the carpet is used to, but was on purpose. Was not like I wanted to make a bad representation of this culture, not at all. And this doesn't represent no one. It's actually to feel, and it's very hard for me to feel generations through generations going through the house, and the houses didn't change it. And I think this is very appropriated, and I feel Indian culture, it brings us big families and fun, compared to more occidental families. And of course you have big families everywhere, but that's what I was trying to represent here. It's more Indian style of a traditional family. So here we going. You see the counters they've been used. We will have some pipes through the building, outside just to show a little bit how it's not being renovated, and all the pipes it came from City Living too. So the expansion I tried to use as much as I could. So now we're gonna jump to the living room, my favorite place. I love these curtains, and it's gonna have so much color inside of the room. It's like I was so happy. I'm still are, and I believe me, I really want to play with this. So yeah, it will have that carpet on the floor. I had previous put it on the dining room. I put a lot of these candles. I love the stuff. And what motivates me is like I choose just city living, and I discover so many things I didn't saw before again. And even dressing the scenes, and it's like I know it's sad to say this, but I I should have more diversity, but I always use the same things. It's like I like this sofa, I use this sofa in every single building. And in my previous saves and playing the Sims was always like using the same. It's like imagine, I don't know if it was Sims, I think it was Sims 2. You have an IKEA pack, by the way, was quite of the different pack at the time. But I was very happy about the IKEA pack, and I was making IKEA homes in every single family I was playing, and that was like, then you look to a neighborhood and you visit all the houses, and everything is the same, was exactly the same. And what I really enjoy of doing this right now, and we are just in the second video of 15, is it makes me to see these buildings in a different perspective, and to enjoy everything each pack could bring to the game, and like as the jobs, as the, of course, the city living came with the world, al contrary of to get to work. So the get to work didn't have a new world, and city living have. So we have apartments is much different. They have festivals and cultural things, but it's like how you can adapt that to another part of the Sims games world, and that's what I was happy to do here. So here we can see the parents' room. So this was Ravina's room, like I said before, and she just gave it to them. They updated. The carpet is not stinking anymore. I think I changed this carpet. I don't know if you will see in the video, but I decided to change the carpet, so it will give like, okay, they updated. I love that frames. This frames from City Living. I never use this. I never ever use this, and it's so colorful and was matching so well in this building. It's like the elephant one. I never use. I never use a bubble bar. It's funny how I used to have it in, I think, Sims 1. I used to use them. But now it's like I'd never, ever use a bubble bar again. So here we have a wooden table in the other balcony. And I think we're going upstairs now. And we will see Ravina's room. So the heir of the family. They were very concerned about her moving to the attic because, we have a ladder, but she's like, no, I'm a strong woman. Don't be concerned. Okay, I can do it. What is the problem? I'm not a person with difficulties. I can do it by myself. And of course, she wanted to have her grandson with her on the side. She was like, no, we will take care. Her grandson was very, very happy to have his own room upstairs. And it's like her grandmother and the secrets he share with him, he knows, is the money. So I will put some bags of money under the chest drawers there. And I was imagining this room to be very traditional, to be very old style, and that's what I was trying to keep here, to bring the generations and generations furniture here to her room. And so she's hiding the money from the rest of the family, so they can't update the house. And that is her objective, because she's the kind of person who will say, still good. It's still fine. Why you want to change it? So it's like it doesn't make sense. And it's until it breaks down, until it's not useful anymore, until we can't. And even if it breaks, we will repair it and we glue it. And you know, we always know someone like that. And that's what I was trying to bring here with Ravina and her family. So she's a quite of a lonely person, but she liked to be like that. It was quite hard for her to have her son, but then the grandson has born, and she saw a different life uh, around her. So he will have a mural from City Living, and we will see in the tour. I made him make the mural, and I was quite happy because it's a quite of an Indian mural. Um, and I was like, wow, surprised. And I didn't need to try too many times. I did it once, he did it. And I was like, this fits 100%. And is very, very technologic. His room is very different from the rest of the building. It's quite modern, but that is because her grandmother is buying him things like the best for my grandson. He's the best of me. He's so good. He's gonna be so good. So I made her grandson to be a little bit of a gangster. It's like he's a rebel. Then I put all of these fair lights around the house, and I was very, very happy, and that brings so much joy to the house. Then I used this fence from Debug, and I think was a quite good choice, and I did it because it was like I wanted to I wanted to make it look old and go down. So the house is a little bit more taken care, but you know, everything outside is like the fences, is everything is on the rain, on the weather, and you always like um, seeing them going a little bit down. So we are almost finishing this speed build, so we will jump right to the tour. So, and I hope you are enjoying. And we will see here in the background. I'll put some more skill build items. I'm so sorry. And yeah, we will just put some pavement. We're gonna put some brown, some dirt around. And yes, you will have some relaxing chairs, a grill. I put the grill and was actually not necessary uh, because of the back of the house, but we will see that right in the tour of the building. So here we are with the final building. Finally. So I'm really happy with this building. I'm really proud to have it in my game. So it's very happy and different for everything I have done before. And I'm really, really happy. So we meet the front garden. We have a little bit of a garden. We can see the balconies in the front. Very nice and a lot of colors. I love the little plants on the windows, different colors. It shows a lot about this family. In the back, we have a swimming pool, we have a basketball court and a monkey bars, a barbecue, and the back of the building. In the back of the building, as a community of the space, we have this barbecue and tables, what I believe will be very, very good for meeting new sims. So let's jump inside. If we go through the front door, we are met with this wonderful living room. I'm really, really happy about this living room. It's like very colorful, very outside of my alley completely, but I think the final result was quite mix and match and is beautiful. I really, really like it. I just wanted to play with this family and see where all of this will go. Of course, it's a little bit run down because of the background story. If we go through this door, we are met with the bathroom. It's a very simple bathroom, so it just have bathtub, toilets, all the necessities covered. If we go through this door, we have a dining space, so they kind of have their meals all together. And now with the update, they go again to sitting tables, what is very, very good. Here we have the kitchen, and I'm really happy with this kitchen because you see it came generations in this family, in this kitchen, different generations. And Ravina, the heir of the family, has been keeping all of that concept. So you really see these counters are being used, fridge, everything, and she wanted to keep it because it was from her grandmother and all of her rest of the family. Why you want to change it? It's such in a good condition, and we all know people like that. So it's really good to be able to do something like that in the Sims. Here is a little bit of a green garden inside of the house. I imagine to be quite of to have some spices and some nice ingredients for them to make all the Indian foods everyone loves and know. So I'm quite happy about that space too. So then if we go up, we will be meeting ladder, and if we go through the arch in the first room, we will meet the parents' home room, and this is being like renovated. We can see everything is new, is beautiful. This was Ravina's previous room when she was married, and she decided to give it to the son as a passing through the next generation. Is being always like that, and now she's her room is on the attic. We will see it in a minute. If we go to the end of the corridor, this is little Jaya room. It's very colorful. Really like it. I have a lot of toys. Money pig, in this case, a money unicorn, and yes, it's very colorful. I'm sure she'll be very happy inside of this room. On the side of her room, we have the bathroom where we have a bathtub, so it's easy for giving a bath to the toddlers. And then we have that skill build room, rundown room. We don't know exactly what they are planning, so I decided to leave this kind of open room with some random things. So if anyone downloaded, you can upgrade it, change it for your will, because here we are just using one expansion, so you can have another skill builds. If we go up, we are met with a little bit of entrance room with some old furniture there on the attic. Here on this door, we will meet the bathroom for the grandson and the grandmother. Here on this next door, we have the grandson room. We can see it's quite of modern, much more modernized than the rest of the room. She is like her grandmother, will do everything for him. He have television, a computer. He's the best. He loves him, and she loves him, and is everything good and the best for him. She will spend the money for him. She will do it. They have a mural from City Living. It was quite good to use this inside. And then last but not least, we have Ravina's room. So she moved from downstairs to here. They have some money under the chest drawers. So that is to go out with the story of her to not wanting to spend the money in the building, why you need to change, is everything still in such a good condition. It's almost like we wait until the house will fall down. So she don't wanted to spend the money, and she is keeping the money hidden from all the family, so they can't change until she's alive. And that's it. I hope you enjoy it. I'm very happy. So we can see it's on the side of the retail. I'm really, really happy about this building. I hope you enjoy it. If you did it, please don't forget to leave a like, to subscribe to the channel for the next buildings of Newcrest. And I leave all the links in the description below. So direct links if you want to have this building in your room, in your world. If you want, I will put the description, the links for the previous building, if you're interested on it. And I hope to see you all in the next one. Thank you so much, and I will see you all in the next one.